Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the zxspectrum 48K. I'm looking at an adventure game called Dragon's Lair, published by Software Project in 1986. It's a game where you control Dirk the Daring, a knight, over a series of levels to try and rescue Princess Daphne. The game also came out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64 amongst others, and it's based on the arcade game, the original one from 1983 from Cinematronics, where you controlled a rather cartoony sort of man, and it looked like an epic adventure. There's a series of these games. On the Spectrum is the first one, so here I am as Dirk. Right now, whoops, I need to jump onto there, and I've fallen to my death. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat, seeing you get on your first or second go. Well, that bit's quite nice. It's not much music to the thing. I've got a number of lives. It looks like first of all we need to jump on this ramp to this thing here. Whoops, and now we're going down, and I'm being moved around the disc, and I've got to try and prevent myself from falling off, it looks. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. This is seeing how you got on your first or second go. Please subscribe if you haven't already. At the moment, it's feeling a little bit tricky. Let's concentrate a little bit more. If you played it on any other system, let me know as well. This is tough. This is tough to... yes. I hope I'll get onto some of the other stages, but I'm not enjoying it so far because it's been a bit tricky. Other Spectrum games we reviewed, there's a link to those in the description below, or click on my username and takes you to the channel page. Right, okay, let's stay in the middle of this thing, maybe left, right, up, down, 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 down. This is starting to annoy me already, but if I don't get past level 1, I've got a few pokes here. I don't know if it's infinite energy or infinite lives. I don't know if that'll do any good, but I'll give that a go as well. So you start here on this green plank, jump onto this yellow shell thing. That's like a lift. That goes down. Then forces like wind and stuff will try and jump, push you off. So you can go and balance it left and right to stay in the middle and don't get blown off. I don't know what that number's got to get to in the middle there before we get to the end, and boom. I'm sensing a lot of people playing this back in the day wouldn't have got off the first level. If you're one of those people, then let us know. Or am I just making a big, meal of the thing? Quite often there's stuff I'm not quite getting. I haven't really got a chance to read a lot of the instructions, so I'm trying to create the situation you would have had as a kid, getting it on a C90 tape or something very similar. Right, that was my last life. Right, okay. So I will put a poke in now. Might be time for some time later. So let's have a look at that. Right, I'm back. So the pokes are in there. So let's have a look here, see if that gives us any benefit whatsoever. And Dirk's gone invisible. That hasn't worked, has it? That poke is just turning me into a line. Instead of a knight dying down a hole, it's a line dying down a hole. Oh dear, that hasn't worked. Cheaters never prosper. The arcade game had a sequel called Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp. I think the zxspectrum one had a separate sequel called something else. This isn't working at all, is it? Damn curses blurst. Now already I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to get a 10-minute video out of this? There's times in the past on certain games where I haven't been able to do it and I've abandoned and not done the review. But no matter how short this might end up with, I'll do it just so you get an idea. But yeah, I have to reset this again. Third time lucky, it's Dragon's Lair. Hooray, what a great game. No, it's a great idea, executed poorly. I think the ZX Spectrum's struggling with this. I like the idea, but why have they made it so difficult? I remember passing this in the arcades down Southend Seafront back in the day when it was there, and it looks absolutely outstanding. Can't remember it came out on the Amiga or not. Some people might be able to let me know, but this is frustrating the hell out of me, and I don't think I would have gone back to it many times. It's trial and error, but more error, and I feel like I'm on trial here of my brain. But I don't think we're going to see much more than what I'm showing you, I'm afraid. Other stages are Dirk with like in a corridor with a sword going backward and forward. They're chopping at stuff, and each stage is a little bit different to the one before. I wish there was an option to jump to individual stages like a training sort of thing, but that doesn't seem to be here either. It's a very poor gaming experience where its ambition far outweighs the playability of the game. Disappointing heaps, and I think it's one to be avoided. Come on, let's stay on this thing. I mean, you would, if you saw this in the arcades as a kid, you would have been absolutely amazed. But then if you bought this, you'd be absolutely disturbed. Terrible game, don't like it whatsoever. But you might have a completely different idea behind the thing, so let me know your comments. I try and stay away from the reviews and what other people have said about the game. So quite often, what I'm doing, or even playing, is vastly different to what you're supposed to be doing. And, you know, please add your things there. It's all a bit of fun, really. Dragon's Lair, beware. I'd rather set fire to my hair. That's true, that. Oh, man. Incidentally, if you're going to wash your hair today with shampoo and you haven't got any shampoo, I might mention this in other videos, write this down. Don't use other poo. Don't use dog poo. Don't use cat poo. Always use shampoo. It's the best poo for your hair. So, you know, if we learned anything today, that's our takeaway from the thing. But I'm sure not gonna play this thing over and over again for 10 minutes, that's for sure, and I've lost all my lives. Well, I want to get away from here. So, you know, a shorter video for a change, but I wanted to show you it, but I'm hopeless at it and I don't like it and it's way too difficult. So hope you liked having a look at that game. It's terrible in my opinion. That was Dragon's Lair on the zxspectrum 48K, published by Software Projects in 1986. Have a look at Jet Set Willy 2 instead. That'd be offer much better value. Yeah, so if you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. Don't play Dragon's Lair on the zxspectrum at least. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dragon's Lair, beware. I'd rather set fire to my hair.